Really quick on how I'm doing my PvP builds. This is not a guide. I'm just going to be showing you the builds and kind of showing you the tree and then moving on. If you guys want to see a guide or just some useful tips and tricks that I've kind of picked up so far in PvP, let me know in the comments below or sub. That'll kind of give me an idea of what you guys want to see. I'm not the best Wardancer in the game. I'll let you know that, but these builds are what I'm kind of finding success on right now. First build is going to be my tornado build that I run. This is pretty standard for tornado builds. Sky Shattering Blow, only 4 points in that, going with the swift footwork right here. Lightning Kick, this is going to be your jump ability. It's not a very long cooldown at all compared to Phoenix Dive. We're going with Sharp Movement, Thunder Kick, and Flash Lightning. With Moon Flash Kick here, we're going 10 points in this one as well. Intense Shock, Light Footed, and Full Moon Kick. This is a really great ability once you kind of feel out how it works. This is your Dashing Knock-Up, Sleeping Ascent Celebration. It's called like Sleeping Ascent Dragon Kick or something like that on the other servers, but this was that Dash Knock-Up. You're going to go with Wide Attack, Quick Prep, and Leaf Sweep. Next up is Wind's Whisper. This is a huge ability. Protection of the Wind, on skill use, incoming damage, 25% for 6 seconds. That's insane. That's a great damage reduction right there, and it also buffs your teammates as well, right? So we got Warrior's Courage for all party members within 24 meter radius, incoming damage minus 20% for 6 seconds. It's massive. Those are the two big ones here, but also you're going to go with Super Wind. This is going to be doing damage when you jump on people and you pop your wind. You're giving protection of the wind, Warrior's Courage, and you're doing damage in an AoE area. So if you jump in, pop that, buff your teammates up, and you're going to be doing some sick damage as well. Next up, we have Phoenix Advent. Look, this one's a little bit, it's kind of up to you. So you have Wide Hit. You can do Ferocious Attack. This is a knock-up when you land on people, or you can go with the Freeze Effect, which will freeze foes for 2 seconds on this. I kind of felt like the Freeze Effect doesn't always hit, so I went with Ferocious Attack personally, but I'm kind of still feeling either route. Next up is Nimble Movement. This just makes the attack speed faster, and you can go farther with a jump. Very, very useful in PvP. Next up, we have Energy Combustion. You're going to be going Combustible Armor. This decreases damage that you take, so right at the start, before the gate even opens, pop your Energy Combustion here and get that damage reduction on. That way, if you psycho in, you can pop Wind's Whisper, and you already have the other damage reduction. This is going to lower that cooldown. You want to constantly be popping this every chance you get. It makes Wardancer so bruised, like just a straight bruiser, but you can also do insane damage. This makes the explosion that happens at the end of Energy Combustion do 100% more total damage, and it knocks foes into the air if it hits. A very good ability. Make sure you always have it on. Next up, we have our Tornado, right? This is the bread and butter of the build. You can get interrupted in this, so make sure you're popping it when people are knocked down, but they don't have a roll, or people are knocked down and they're not knock-up immune. We have Lightning Storm, Over Revolution, and Raging Storms. Again, guys, this is just real quick nitty gritty. I don't want to waste anybody's time. For your ultimate skill, you're going to be using Fists of Dominance, not the kick. The kick is really hard to land. Also, this skill will make it so since you don't have a lot of super armor to get out of things, you can just pop this if you're in a bad spot. You'll see me do it sometimes early in the game because I know I don't have any escapes up and I'm going to get comboed. Pop this so you don't get knocked up or anything and you stall. You do take damage, but they also take damage if they're a melee class. Plus, you have a free, it's like your last resort till your next roll is up. Okay, so this is our second build. This is more of a single target, big damage build. You'll get some really big kick crits in there. I think like the highest I've gotten was like a 30k kick. Very good build. Highly suggested if you're doing the 1v1 arena modes. Very useful there. It's fun in the 3v3 as well. You aren't going to be running Tornado because you don't ever want to run 2 spinders. So we have our 1 spinner here with Lightning Strike. So we're going to be bringing it through. The only reason this ability is 8 is because I had extra points at the end of it. This is a build that Rush uses. If you guys don't know who Rush is, you need to go check him out. He's like one of the best martial art like subclasses in the game. He plays every class really well, actually. He's who I watched like a ton of his videos after launch because I just wanted to learn how to PvP better on Wardancer. So here we have Sky Shattering Blow. Again, it's only 8 points because I had extra points. You're going to go Excellent Mobility and Ready Attack. Next up, we have Lightning Kick, Sharp Movement, Thunder Kick, and Flash Lightning. Moon Flash Kick. You're going to have Intense Shock, Excellent Mobility, and Full Moon Kick again. Then we have Wind's Whisper, same thing again. Blessing of the Wind, Warrior's Courage, and Super Wind. This, again, I'm kind of just trying things out since this is more of a single target build. I like the Blessing of the Wind pick over the Protection of the Wind. Next up, Swift Wind Kick, Water Round Kick, Swift Footwork, and Furious Spin Axes. This ability, what you'll see, is the bread and butter on this. It's good mobility. It's a great knock-up. It does insane damage. Next up, we have Sweeping Kick. Look, Sweeping Kick, this is that kick I was talking about earlier that's like 30k damage. You have to set it up, though. You want to make sure they don't have a roll. That way you can line it up because it does have a cast time and you're interruptible. When it hits hard and it feels awesome. So we're going Weak Point Detection, Light of Justice, prowess, and pure excellence. Next up, energy combustion, pretty much the same thing. Combustible armor, skill reduction, last whisper. You're still popping this every chance that you get. Now, your spender for this build is going to be esoteric skill lightning strike. You're going wide angle attack and fierce lightning. Look, this turns it into a dash. It stuns. You can knock up. You can build your sweeping kick into one of these combos. So stun, knock up with crescent moon kick, and then follow up with sweeping kick. Something like that's a really good combo. But this is a great way to close the gap and hit a stun as well. Or if you see somebody walking towards you, you can kind of stutter step back and hit them with that stun and then put them back in a combo. You're not running the tornado in this build. Again, you're only running one spender. When I say spender, I'm talking about your orbs down here at the bottom, right? This is your class identity. Same ult, it works the same way. You're popping it when you're in a bad spot or when you have an opportunity for insane damage. That's pretty much my builds that I'm running right now, guys. If you are running a Wardancer build that you think is sick and you want me to try, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see some Wardancer content in a different way, or you want a guide or something like that, I can totally give some tips and tricks. I just wanted to make this video short and sweet. I don't want to waste your time, like I said in the intro. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below, and the video was helpful, or you enjoyed it, or you have questions about the build. Leave them in the comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. You guys know the drill. Thank you. Have a great night.